My brothers and sisters, welcome. Pro-life leader Frank Pavone here, bringing you my daily diary where I tell you in a spirit of transparency to you and challenge to my critics, by the way. I tell you what I did each day, morning to night. I'm still waiting. Isn't it strange how I'm still waiting for those who are opposed to us in one way or another to share with me their daily diary, share it with all of us. And it really is. It's really a way of accountability. But for me, too, it's a way of celebrating the work that we do. So many of you support, and I love doing it. Therefore, I love talking about it. What did I do on June 6th, which was a Thursday, Friday, June 7th, Saturday the 8th, and Sunday the 9th of June, 2024? On Thursday the 6th, beginning here early in my office, I had a lot of work to do at my desk, but I also had a 6:45 a.m. pickup for the airport because I was heading to Colorado. So at my desk and also in the car on the way to the airport, at the airport, on the plane, I had various email things to attend to. The Ralph Reed's Road to Majority Conference coming up in a couple of weeks, getting some things finalized regarding that. The Good Shepherd Project coming up, our monthly online clergy training broadcast schedule for upcoming weeks, the pastoral team schedule for our upcoming meeting, the spiritual bouquet that we're preparing for President Trump. These were some of the themes of my email communications, the liturgical videos we provide online for clergy, the calendar for studio taping, the approval of the email blast going out, and the work we're doing against these state ballot measures, so extreme pro-abortion measures. Then I got on the plane. Our executive director, Janet, was traveling with me because we were both invited to speak at what's called Night Vision. It's a Christian music festival that takes place each summer in Colorado. Grand Junction is where we flew into. Got settled there at the location where the fair was taking place. They actually give to all the speakers their own trailer, a portable trailer, not to move around in, but to have as an office, so to speak, and a private meeting space there right on the grounds of the festival. So we got there. We connected with our hosts, with our friends there, and in the meanwhile, we're doing work together in regard to Priests for Life planning. It was a good opportunity to meet about a lot of things and to go over a lot of the current and future projects that we're doing. Also, we communicated with staff, for example, our social media and video editing teams, and talked to them about, again, the work of the day and of the week. That was, and we had dinner there in Grand Junction, and went to bed early to prepare for this whole event. Friday the 7th, full day of networking. We started off with some work in the morning before the people started gathering for the festival. I had, for example, an 8 a.m. Interview with a reporter, and then again a 9 a.m. interview with another reporter, actually that lasted an hour, talking about all kinds of background of the pro-life movement, the Supreme Court, and so forth. Janet, our executive director, and I then got together for a meeting in regard to some of my upcoming travels and flights that we have to prepare for and other project-related things. And then we got picked up for the Night Vision Festival. When we got there, we checked in, we interacted with the leadership of the festival, whom we've known for many years, and we started greeting people. We set up our exhibit table. We had Priests for Life literature there under the tent, the same area where people meet these Christian bands and singers who come in and do a great job performing and leading in worship. So we were there with our Priests for Life materials. A lot of people very grateful for example, the election prayer card that we provided, the comparison piece between the political parties, information on healing after abortion, my books about abortion strategy, and so forth. We had a book there on adoption and so forth. And then in the afternoon, we had our speaking time. It was at 4:45. So I got up and was introduced, spoke to the crowd for for a few minutes, and then Janet also spoke for a few minutes, and then we went back to our exhibit area and also to the media trailer where some of the leadership was, chatted with them, talked with people, interacted, answered questions, just encouraged folks. There were times Friday, particularly in the morning, where I had to check in on my email. Topics included connecting with our video editors, plans for our news show, audio editing instructions that we had to give, work on against the state ballot initiatives, connecting with a gentleman also who's going to be volunteering some time and effort for us, more work in regard to the Road to Majority Conference, planning for the pastoral team meeting, getting ready for the Wisconsin trip, March for Life, and the connection I will have there with our Silent No More campaign, working on opinion pieces of our pastoral team, and also connecting with the team of Harrison Butker. Those were some of the emails for Friday the 7th. Saturday the 8th, very similar day, in as much as Janet and I did some Priests for Life work in the morning before the members of our participants in the festival began to arrive. Lots of work in terms of planning, deciding on upcoming travels, projects, election-related things, etc. So we did very intensive work up until 10:30 a.m., and then we were brought to the main area of the festival, and again, our literature table. There, greeting, interacting with people who started arriving, interacting with some of the members of the Christian bands and members of the media, radio stations, pregnancy centers who had exhibit booths there as well, out on this gigantic field. And then we gave a talk again in the late afternoon as we were talking to like 7,000 people at each setting. And we gave again part 2, if you will, of our pro-life talk to the crowd. It was very well received. And some of the matters that I had to deal with occasionally on email, plans for Washington, D.C. in June, plans for the Republican National Convention that I'll be attending, trip plans for other invitations, videos to send to our team about the music festival and our remarks, and also a Priests for Life essay contest that we are planning, and we did some preparatory work on that. That was one of the things Janet and I worked on in the morning. And then Saturday went very well. The concerts and the bands playing until well into the night when we concluded. And then Sunday was the travel day. Got up on Sunday, first of all, after a quick breakfast, went over to a local church for Mass there in Grand Junction, came back, I got our stuff and went to the airport. At the airport, we met on Priests for Life work, did work on the planes, had to connect through Denver, did work in the car on the way back once we landed in Orlando, on the way back to home and the office. Again, Colorado videos, second anniversary of the Dobbs decision, getting ready for some plans for that, information regarding the amendments, pro-abortion amendments. Some communications with Rachel's Vineyard about some new fundraising plans for them, work more on the essay contest and also on third trimester abortion, gathering more information about that for people to wake up that is a reality. Some think it doesn't happen that late in the pregnancy, but it does. There we are, June 6th through the 9th of 2024. Thank you, friends, for following these updates, and hope that they give some encouragement to you in your own pro-life work. Thanks for praying for us. This gives you some material to pray about, too, very specifically as you continue to hold up our team to the Lord, asking for success, asking for protection against misguided enemies, and asking also for the continued blessing of the fruits of the work we do, the messages we send, the lives we save, the hearts we heal. God bless our whole team here at Priests for Life, and God bless you.